So I'll just give you a quick overview here. What I did is I put a dashboard on the home page. Makes it easier to find. Everybody can see it, so on and so forth. One important thing to remember: if the date looks outdated, we need to hit the refresh button, and that will pull the most current information that we look at. And what we're trying to do is tell a story. The first part of the story, pretty simple, is activity. So we've got 3 different dashboard components. One is activity by account last 30 days. And the key there when we're talking about stories, are these the accounts that you want the guys focused on? And are they making outbound calls? Are they making inbound calls? So on and so forth. What you can do at any given time is you can click on that particular component. Sorry, let's go back here. That brought me to the account record, I believe. So we have to just go by report here. So if you click on that, it'll open up the report for you, and then you can take a look at the report. And then once the report's in there, you can come in and say, hey, I want to look specifically at this particular account, and then see what you're doing, and ultimately see what activity was being done with those accounts. Then we have activity by salesperson. What you can do is you can click on the component and on the bar, and it will take you to that particular report and then give you the summary of the information that you're looking for there. Things that we look for here: are they with the right people, so on and so forth. And then the last one that we look at is activity date created all time. So the things that I am always looking for in these types of charts are new highs. So we had 97 here, and then we had to say 56 here. So are we picking our activity level up? And then the other thing is that we're looking at moving averages, sustained averages. So here we had a sustained average, and close to 100, and now here's 50, and we've fallen below the 50 line from an activity perspective. So that would be the things that we look at there. If we scroll down a little bit, we now get into opportunities. To me, this is kind of the most important component from a sales perspective. And then what I'm looking at is I'm looking at open opportunities by sales rep. Again, I can just click the bar, and that will take me to the actual report. And then we've segmented it out here by stage. So I can go in and I can drill down on this a lot further. I can hide that and then drill down and take a look at where we are, by state or by person, and then by stage, and then allow us to go in here and take a look at which ones that we want to focus on more closely. Here's our funnel, and again, we get very focused. So credit approval, so credit approval is green, 600,000 credit approval. I click on that, and then that takes me right into my credit approval reports, and then I can see, hey, which are the accounts that we need to be focused on, and how do we get that moved across the line. And then we look at again, kind of moving averages. We've just taken here February 2018, February 2019, all time. I'll have to take a look at these and make sure I get the dates correct on that side of it. But we look at February 2018. Yeah, so I went from 2018 to 2019. We've got a year. I'm going to go in and extend that a little bit. So the key things that we look at here, again, peaks. So, are we getting record counts? Are we getting opportunity created? Are we breaking more than 12? And then our averages, sustained averages. So, are we sustaining over a certain particular level? And then we look at that here. What are the peaks we're looking at, and what are our sustained averages? And this is record, the amount of deals, and then this is the amount of opportunities, and this is going to be both open and closed business associated with it. And then down at the very bottom part of the report or the dashboard, we've got opportunity closed. So I've got it by your current fiscal year. So there we are, and that's what it is per month. Here's kind of a leaderboard, and I'll go in and look at the time frame. So this is calendar year up here, and then down here again we look at it, opportunity closed rate. So those are the things that we look at. So we're going from the 2017 to today. What is the count? And then we also look at what are the dollar values associated with this. So just a quick summary. Activity, pretty straightforward. Are these the target accounts? Is this the activity you expect? You know, we always want to see things increasing, new highs, new sustained averages. And then this is really, for me, the most important. You know, what deals are we working on? What are we closing? How are we moving it forward? And being able to quickly get into those. And then we also want to look at, again, opportunity counts. Are we increasing? Are the dollar values increasing? Are we getting new highs? Are we getting new sustained averages? And then our closed dollars. What's going on from a close rate perspective on that side of it? Take a look at this dashboard and let me know what you think. Look at your terminologies, date frames, those types of things, and let me know of any changes that you want me to make.